Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army. Army officers say the missile, found sometime last week, has been inspected at Roswell, New Mexico, and sent to Wright Field, Ohio, for further inspection. Headline edition will bring you special reports and interviews in a moment.
How you doing? This is the guy from Pittsburgh. And some of you may know this kind of noise. Well, the other day, you may remember in 2004 that two certain authors came out with that book. And when, hold on, Pookie, hold on. When this movie opened up, scientists said that tornadoes couldn't form in the Los Angeles basin, that it was impossible. And yet, on Thursday or Friday, we had this. South LA, tornado. Tears the roofs off a couple of apartment buildings and did some damage to cars. And the guy who filmed it is going, holy bleep, holy bleep, holy bleep the whole time, and he thought he was going to be taken away. But there's the video on YouTube. It's tornado in South Los Angeles, December 12th. So that would have been Friday. Yeah, Friday. There's the video. Tornado in South Los Angeles. So I remember Art talking about he and Ramona and Whitley and Ann going to premiere of the movie. Now, the movie premiered in Mexico City, but they had a Los Angeles premiere. And the day the movie premiered, there was a tornado in Long Beach, and a waterspout formed off of Catalina Island. And I did some research on this. They've had about 8 or 9 tornadoes before and since that date in the Los Angeles basin. So once again, your scientists, or maybe your Swedish scientists from the Weekly World News, are wrong. As they frequently are when they make these blanket pronouncements that a writer can't possibly know anything about science. Okay, so once again, Art Bell and Whitley Strieber are vindicated. And I want to talk about a few things. From Belgab, Area 51 Drone and I are going to be doing a podcast after Christmas. We're going to be talking Macs, PCs, tech, internet trolls, stalkers, haters, things that are wrong with Macs and Android and PCs, things that are right, problems with Apple, lawsuits. There's 2 class action suits against Apple right now for their connectors on the iPad and iPhone. And so we'll bring all that up. And certain people out there want me to stop and look at links and technical things, learn how to do them, and yet I've been under the weather, and I can't be sick, look at links, and then be told all the time to produce content, produce videos, and I get inboxes all the time, when are you going to make more videos? And by the way, I'd like to thank Ashley Marie, the owner of the poor little lost fox molder cat, for linking my Pinterest page to her. Hi, Ashley. I wish you could get Foxy back. And I'd like to thank Jim Maillard of the Maillard Report for subscribing to my YouTube channel, and Quandero81 of Belgab subscribing to my forum. So welcome, and I hope I'll be worthy of your attention. And I would also like you to all donate so we could do the podcast. I eventually intend to do a radio show again, and of my own, with call-in people. And I need donations to do that, host the podcast, to get better equipment, soundboard, and different things. So go to my site, http the guy from Pittsburgh.boardhost.com. You'll see a PayPal link there, and if you click on that, I will gladly take your donations and use them for better equipment to do better videos. And 2 people have already donated in there, and I thank them very much. And I'd like to have a shirt with Jim Maillard's duck on it. I like his duck. It's a silly duck, but it's a very cute duck. So, and I'm always bugged by people who say I have no talent, and yet I got 32,000 views and 101 subscribers, so I must be talented in some respect. Why would anybody watch my stuff? But I'm not going to dwell on that. I know what I'm doing. Then the last video was a very tongue-in-cheek takeoff on the Green Hornet, and I'm a senior, I'm gray, I also am a conservative Republican, thus the where'd he go? Thus the elephant. Seniors have gray hair, and we live a long time usually. And there's my little elephant, and I have a lot of elephants. I like elephants. They're big, and they stand there, and nothing moves them except a cursed poacher that kills them for their tusk or kills their babies, and that's horrible. But elephants are cool, and I've always liked elephants. So I wish I could pet one or pet a baby elephant. That'd be kind of cool. All right, I'm going to do another video in a minute and go back to the days of the Art Bell radio program and talk about something, and I wonder what happened to the thing. Now, someone just told me that they have one, what I'm going to be talking about, and that'd be really cool. Now, I'd like to see somebody find the original designers of what I'm going to be talking about and build a full-size one. Imagine if you could, like, stand on a 50-foot wide one and before it tips over, and maybe do a broadcast from there. That would be kind of cool. Up midair. You'd probably have to have a mattress to fall off onto, or an airbag, so you didn't kill yourself. But have this thing just go up in the air by itself. Would be so cool. All right, I'm feeling a little better. I notice when I'm in the bedroom here, where it's 72 right now, I don't cough as much as I do in the living room. Kathy came over and brought me soup. She'll be here on Tuesday. And I will be on Belgab on Tuesday. So, come hell or high water. I wasn't going to do it at first, but that was mostly because I was so sick. And I think if I take a hot shower, drink a lot of tea, eat soup, I could do it. I'm also sorely tempted to get a special cup made up with cocoa stains on it, on the side, just for one Belgabber who didn't like my cocoa stains. I found out one thing you don't do, and I didn't know that till tonight. I went and put extra marshmallows in the water for the hot chocolate, but you don't do that because they kind of explode all over the microwave. So don't put the marshmallows in first. Put them in afterwards. They go all over the cup. It makes a real mess, and it's hard to get off. It's all sticky. So, all right, free Art Bell, and Hello, Justin, and hello, the people that are not my advisors, but I got to have somebody to talk to, and I can't go out. My foot still hurts like hell, and so I go stir crazy in here because I can't go anywhere. And I will be going to the doctor sometime in the next week again for my foot, the ENT surgeon, and to see if they give me another antibiotic because the whatever the hell I'm taking, it's in the other room, it ain't cutting it. So I need to get them to switch antibiotics to kill this thing once for all. I'm tired of being sick, and I'd rather sit here and be on my computer and do videos and post to my blog and my forum. And oh, that's another thing. It's interesting that Mr. No Talent here. I have people, I repost Nori videos, Jimmy Church, Jesse Ventura, UFO videos from all over YouTube, UFO stories, paranormal stories, and they get hundreds of views in some cases. So people aren't even members of my forum. They got to come from somewhere. And over 25,000 views, 20,000 views on my guy from Pittsburgh on blog, and they got to be reading it from somewhere. But I have no talent, and it's people who, they just think just because you wear glasses and you're overweight and you have stuff in your apartment. I did some cleaning, and I will do more cleaning as the foot and my illness. What the hell was that? Allows me to do. If I get Kathy to help me on Tuesday, I'll have the living room 90% done. She can sit in the big TV chair, and I can put the bed out and lie down instead of like this. I'm lying across the sofa bed lengthwise, and my feet sticking out in midair. I can lie down like that and pull the sofa bed out, and it'll make things a lot more comfortable for me. But it's still going to be freezing out there because I can't find the electric heaters, and the heater in the living room was turned off because it was churning out heat in the summertime. All right. I guess that's it. Sorry to do a little rambling here, but I do these things off the cuff, but also with some planning. All right, I'll be back in a minute with another video. Have a great morning. And my Steelers won, and the 49ers got to wait another season to get their 7th ring. So, boo-hoo to the 49ers. And congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks, who have owned the 49ers this year. And the Vikings had a chance to win, but they didn't do it. And the Lions are something else. So, it's going to be an interesting playoff season. I think we have one more week to go, and I didn't do my NFL picks because I was so sick this morning. All right. Take care. Free Art Bell, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.